All right, guys, this is what like what have to endure. Hope you guys are doing well. And another thing I would say is, hopefully, you guys again right to last night. Check out last night's stream. Not the best video. Not gonna deny it. It was the best video because I didn't have my setup for it, and I didn't have my camera so I could zoom in and do all the stuff like I could have my camera hole, which I did. So it is what it is, and I didn't want to wake up people because we got in late from our Father's Day activities, and I didn't want to go down and wake up my wife and mom and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, I'll just put it up. But the point of that video last night was it's called fun, and I'm gonna do a video about that too. A lot of people are forgetting. A lot of these YouTube. Well, let's be straight up, point blank. YouTubers are doing this for money. Most YouTubers are doing this for money. They're not doing this for fun. They're not doing it to create a good community. They're doing this for fun, for money. So I kind of have a negativity towards YouTubers who talk about Nintendo's greedy while they use this to get money. Kind of hypocritical in my stance, but whatever. But F it. It is what it is. All right. But I laugh at it though. Like, oh, Nintendo's greedy, and your greed is not the one trying to do this for money. Again, that makes sense. Anyway, so check out Mario World Game and Chill. We did that last night with my sister, her boyfriend. We did it with shared screen. So basically, he had his Switch 2 playing beside me, and Katie had her Switch playing beside me, and I was using the TV, and it was just straight chaos and fun. Everybody had their own screen. It was fun. And as Katie said too, it reminds her of when we used to do that for the Wii U. Me and her used to do that for Wii U, Hyrule Warriors and stuff like that. When one screen had that and the other screen had the other, like, again, why Wii U was a very good console for us. Anyway, now I don't know if I played the whole of this video. Just give you a heads up. Many people know me, and the man on the screen right here. No, shout out to SK Massive. He said that he has changed a lot. That's good. I don't watch his videos, but I'm not against somebody changing. Okay, for the better. That's good. But for people to see right here, this is OJ or Play Essence. Now, you know my history with Play Essence in the past. And again, I might find that, I know that you guys go back to the 1v1 and one-on-one and you can check this video, but I might post it in the future as a different video added, whatever. But I'm just saying, the video that I did, me and him did, aged well for me and bad for him because I was proven correct. But again, it is what it is. So now there's this other streamer called Robot somebody, I don't know who he is, and he's going against Play Essence, saying Nintendo fanboys, blah blah blah. He's not a big YouTuber. Play Essence is a medium-sized YouTuber. I mean, he used to do medical stuff, and he stopped medical to do. And again, I don't know his story. Maybe he's still going to do medical stuff, and he does streaming on the side. Only some people would tell me because I don't watch his stream no more. I used to be down with the dude, but now I'm in the air because I don't know what. But am I gonna see, has he evolved? Or are we gonna see he evolve into a better person? Or maybe am I gonna agree with Play Essence a lot more than the other guy? Or is the other guy using him because he hate Nintendo fan? I don't know, we'll see. And again, Essence was the one who what was it? He was one of those YouTubers that asked the Nintendo start charging for online and all that dumb shit. So I'm kind of not, back in the day, I'm kind of not happy with that because that was in our chat. That was in our chat where we had a one-on-one. I was like, I like it free. I don't want to, we get better. I don't give a damn. I like it free. I like to have my free saves, my free online, it was better. But nope. You wanted to be like Sony and Microsoft. That was his, at the time, that's what he was. So I'll leave it at that. And he was one of those people at that time too that like played games for to get views and for fun. Cause I remember he did the Call of Duty thing. I was telling you, I was saying a couple of videos. You know, I'm like, I ain't playing no game for nobody for just for views and whatever. It's not my job. I don't care. I'm playing games for fun or fun only. As you will see in the Mario Kart World live we did last night. Anyway, let's see how this goes.
See, hold on, OJ. According to the robot guy, you debated with, you can't make mom jokes. LOL. I can't make mom jokes. According to the robot guy, I don't care about the robot guy. I do not care about him. We have moved on. We have ascended past him. He's like a, what do you got? 500 subscribers.
No.
I can't say nothing because when I was debating with you, I was a young YouTuber. I had, I think, 100 subscribers at the time. But you can't say that. I'm telling you right now, OJ, that's just because he's a young, that doesn't mean sense is sense. Okay, don't do that. Because I have showed videos and made people who have millions, 3 million, 5 million people who have 5 million subscribers look like fools. So, he's not starting off good to me, but let's see. Angry Vigilante Show.
Oh, yes, you do care. You don't need to sit there and lie to your subscribers. And I got over 800 now, so put some respect on my name. So let's get into this reaction.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't see anything. I didn't watch John's video, but I didn't see anything about any Joy-Con drift or anything like that debunked to be fake and all, like, you know.
Oh, don't worry, that Joy-Con drift is coming, especially because we found out that the controllers are the exact same, just a little bigger, or maybe a lot bigger than the original Switch.
They're a little bit different. They're not the exact same as the Switch 1. As again, look at breakdown videos, you'll see. But again, just to clarify that,
so just you wait, that Joy-Con drift is coming.
Like I said, if it happens, that's a...
And yeah, I can't argue that to a degree because Nintendo has a website in case the drift does happen. I've seen it. So again, different sticks, the input Halifax sticks. We'll see what happens. Go from there.
That you got to take up with Nintendo. That's not something that's with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I agree with that. If that messes up, then you take it up with Nintendo, and Nintendo says send you a Joy-Con, and they'll fix it and send it back. So same is the same patch for it. They could have fixed it, they didn't, and I'll say a boo on Nintendo for that.
I can't fix them for you, or I can't do anything for you. So that's something that you just got to go through Nintendo. If you have an issue, that's Nintendo's thing. That's not mine. You can ask me questions about, like, let's say...
Oh, but you notice he doesn't sit there and say if he's for it or against it. You would think paying $450 for a console that you would have higher standards than what this man has.
I wouldn't say that because also because again you're paying $800 for PlayStation Pro, and that has drift problems too, and then you can't even fix the sticks because sometimes the parts are not available. I did a video about that. So $800 for a console, you still can't do it. So again, it's not a Nintendo thing, it's not a Sony thing. It's just all together. That's just bad on that looks bad on all the companies.
Like, oh, what do you think about upcoming releases, or what do you think about this, that? But I don't have anything when it comes to Joy-Con drift and all that. Okay, send it to Nintendo. That's it. You know, or if you have like an issue with like the battery, or you issue with that's repair stuff, right?
Yeah, but
the battery stuff, there's a fix for it. Basically, you hold down you turn off the system. You put the I didn't have an issue. Katie didn't have an issue. Her boyfriend didn't have an issue. And I think Anderson's one don't have the issue. Even though I didn't play it, I just started just to see. So out of not saying it's not an issue. Four switches, they look like the battery is doing the right thing. So we don't know. But I know that there's videos up there that showing that you just press go into boot mode, power the system, and then press the volume on and off. I mean up and down. then hold it down, press the power button, it should flash white, and you should be in the reboot system. Just do that, it should be all right, then you should be go. If not, you might have to reset in that setup, and then you should go, and that'll fix the battery issue indicator. It's the indicator itself. The battery is not really the issue, it's the indicator of realizing, hey, should have been higher juice or whatever, because there's people saying it's been on 1% and they play 30 minutes in the game, like, nah.
How do you feel about the Joy-Cons being almost exactly the same as the Switch 1 is? I don't know if it was you or not, but there were quite a few fanboys that were like, oh, these controllers are gonna be way better. They're premium, they're a lot better quality. Come to find out, the internal part is not as good a quality as a lot of fanboys let it out to be.
It's different than the first one. Again, I'm issuing that. It's different than the first one. I will say this. Even I had last night I showed my sister's boyfriend he said he's gonna get a Pro Controller too now, Switch 2 Pro Controller. He picked it up, he's like, oh my god, this is way different. I'm like, yeah. I'm not forcing y'all to buy it. To you it might be different, but to me and to him and to those sticks feels buttery smooth, and the feel feels nice. And the buttons, he didn't even know there was buttons on them because Nintendo did a good job of hiding the buttons in the grip. Like somebody's like, what are these? I said, those are GLGR buttons. She's like, what? Oh, programmable button? I didn't even notice that. I was like, yeah, good job, Nintendo, on that part. I give props where props is. But the sticks, we'll see.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was him or not.
Destroying game. I've seen that. People say that it's destroying gaming. We're cooked.
Mario Kart World is selling it at $80 is going to help destroy the AAA industry.
No, it won't. No, it won't, Mr. Robot. Get out of here with that. That's a stupid statement.
You guys are stupid. I have never seen this amount of pocket watching.
It's not pocket watching. The rest of us understand what the true value of gaming is, unlike you.
No, you do not. Stop that right there. No, you do not know the true value of gaming. You're not in the office. You're not in the studios who make these games and stuff like that. You do not. I've been there multiple times myself, and I've been in Nintendo's office in Kyoto and see how it is. And again, all these people say, oh, $60. These studios are gone. Over thousands and thousands of studios have been shut down from 2014. Nobody talks about it. I talked about it a lot back then, and I don't talk about it now because they keep on getting shut down. $60 plus all the stuff that you gamers want in your games ain't going to work. The bubbles pop. Move on. Pick the game that you think is worth it, buy it, and move on. Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, PC, I don't care. Because it's expensive. Grand Theft Auto is $2 billion. You think it's for the game that these guys want? You think they're gonna sell it, and they could sell it for $60. Don't get me wrong, they could sell it for $60 and hit you hard with a microtransaction. That is one of the things they could do, or they could sell it for $100. We don't know. We'll see. But $2 billion, they want their money back. I can tell you that.
You're willing to consume and pay whatever just to get your games because you don't care about the average gamer. You don't care about the consumer.
You're correct. I don't care about the consumer because the consumer just consume. Average gamer, you buy what you could buy. It's not that fucking hard, bro.
My life. This is the craziest I've ever seen it. People are going nuts. People are sending crazy slurs. Like there was this one redheaded.
Okay, I don't support the slurs, but he also sits there and takes great offense to being called a fanboy, so I wonder if these are really slurs.
Yeah, I don't care for call me a fanboy. Fanboy does not hurt me. And again, it's just like the person in my video when I showed it, showed all the switches I have, that I not have, me and Katie have and stuff. I showed that video, and a person came. Could have been a good. He could have been, hey, a good joke or bad joke. Even my wife was laughing. She's like, a basement dweller. He said, well, I mean, I'm happy to be married to a basement dweller that could afford and give her lifestyle. But I was like, I didn't even argue back. I was like, he's like, you're a basement dweller. And I said, yes, a happy basement dweller.
Because she had a pizza. She had her and her boyfriend or her and her girlfriend or whoever, somebody else that was in her apartment. And she had 2 pizzas and 2 Nintendo Switches. And people literally treated her like she was a witch or she was the devil.
Is calling someone that considered a slur? You know, because this guy sits there and likes to throw out so much stuff. He takes such huge offense, acts like it's such a big insult to be called a fanboy. So is calling someone a witch really
Fanboy
that much of a
don't
slur?
hurt
Let me know down in the
Don't
comments.
care.
Like, it was insane. Like, a lady can't even post that she didn't even buy a ton of stuff. She just bought, her and her significant other just bought a Switch. They had like maybe a couple games and like a Pro controller.
And I bet one of those games was Mario Kart World. That's why everybody's so angry over it. Probably at least.
And then, so those who are angry over it, don't get a life, cause that's crazy. What the hell? You're angry because somebody bought a game? See, the time when I was angry with people buying games is because I know what it will do to the industry. People buying Mario Kart 8 ain't gonna destroy the industry. People who bought broken games, live services, all the other dumb shit, and loot boxes and stuff in the past, those are the ones who made the gaming what it is now. Those I was angry. I'm like, I told them you could go buy it, but it's gonna backfire. And look at it, it backfired. Holy be Jesus! Can you believe it came through?
That's what I'm assuming. I haven't seen the post like he's claiming because I don't really go on X like that. But I'm assuming that they have Mario Kart World with it, and that's probably why a lot of people are getting angry because that game is the very first $80 game, and not enough people are fighting against it.
That's not the first $80 game. Stop that, bro. That is not the first $80 game. It ain't. Yeah. If you want to say straight retail $80 game, well, no, because I've seen games that retail more than that. So no. But your Ubisoft, your EAs, your Bethesdas, all that stuff, they did crazy stuff with that. Early access and day one DLC packs and all this other dumb stuff that people pay a lot of money for games, okay? So stop it.
Some pizza and a drink, and people went nuts on her. Like, these people are insane. They are mentally unwell.
Insane.
Like,
yes, they are.
Oh, they might be. I don't, like I said, I've never seen the post, but you have no room to talk about anybody being mentally unwell. I recall a certain someone freaking out on someone at calling them a fanboy, and you sitting there attacking their family. I wonder who that could be.
they are mentally unwell. Like, even if I don't like something, why am I've never in my life, I have never called somebody slurs.
Like I said, I don't know if they actually did call.
True, I can't say that. I have called people slurs. I'm not gonna be. I am not no holier than thou person. I've called people slurs when they're mentally stupid and do dumb stuff. I'm gonna call you a slur. I'm not gonna pretend. No, if it's something that's innocent and they're buying something, I would never call them a slur. True, but when people start attacking me and saying dumb stuff, and I'm like, really, bro, really? Or I see people do mentally stuff, or the what we would call it, the gymnastics. Some of these people do. Yeah, not surprising.
Slurs, I don't know. Is actually calling someone a witch, is that really a slur or not? You really don't understand where he's
Maybe
trying
he
to
wanted
get
to
at
say
here.
bitch,
But
he
I
didn't
do
want to say
recall
that.
you sitting there seeing Wood's post and being like, there's a big ass 2 on there. So don't act like you don't go out of your way to make people's lives difficult here.
And destroyed and personally insulted them for simply enjoying a video game. I can honestly.
Now I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it was Mario Kart World. And the problem is there
Again?
isn't enough people fighting against it. Now, I do
No,
not
it won't.
condone actually attacking people. You should never.
Well, thank you, sir. But again, it's their money. They could do what the hell they want to do with their own money, Mr. Robot Guy. What the hell? It's their money. They could do what they want to do with it. At this point, I'm not arguing nobody no more. Those days have gone because the industry has. I used to have speak with your wallet, and y'all spoke with your wallet and bought broken games, early access, loot boxes, online service, always online games. Y'all did that, so it's like, what? I'm shouting on deaf ears. I'm literally shouting at the ocean to go back, and nothing's happening. So yeah. Their money, they do what they want to do with it. I'm gonna have fun with what games I came up with. And trust me, I am enjoying Mario Kart 8. Again, look at the video me and my sister and her boyfriend always did. We had fun all night, having fun playing games. Playing Mario Kart 8, I should say, Mario Kart World, sorry.
Attack people, but this guy takes criticism as attack, so I wonder if he's actually being honest or not.
Swear, in my life, I have never called people slurs and insulted them for simply having a pizza and a game.
I'm pretty certain it had nothing to do with the pizza. If we're being honest, it probably had everything to do with having Mario Kart World.
This Switch 2 is making people go nuts. It's making
Agreed.
some people on the internet go insane.
Agreed.
And it should. More people need to sit there and push back against these $80 price tags. The game should not be at that level, but you accept it. You don't want to stand up for your subscribers, your fans. You don't want to stand up for game.
I stand up for myself. Stand up for the gaming community. Fuck them. Again, y'all caused this shit up to now. Even some Nintendo fans who said dumb shit, as PlayStation is one of them. Nintendo, maybe you could charge this so we could get cloud services and all that. I'm like, you don't need that, OJ. It's not needed. I like it free, but again, I'm the idiot for that. Now, a lot of these people are proclaiming what I said should have been what it was. Duh.
Or anyone.
Lots to love, quick UI, better graphics, frame rates, load times, exactly what I was wanting, yes.
Yes, for a Switch Pro, that's exactly what you got.
Yeah, also they went after my...
Just like a PlayStation Pro, huh, bro? Like, again, you're not... What?
friend Alonzo, you guys know him. He comes to the stream all the time. And he put up a picture of everything that he bought, and yeah, he spent a lot of money, and people went nuts on him. He had that...
Now, I do believe he is over-exaggerating, and he claims that I play everything up. He is the king of over-exaggerating if you check out his live streams, by the way.
Okay,
but it
well,
probably showed, again, Mario Kart World. That's what most people are freaking out about. And also the overpriced controllers, too.
One, you're stupid for the Mario Kart World, Mr. Robot Guy. Again, it's going to sell like crazy, so whatever. Nintendo going to make their money back on that game because it's sold. Sorry. That's what it is. Two, the Pro Controller, yeah, terrorists have problem with it as they put it, they cared up an extra $10, but the controller, I am royally pleased with my Pro Controller that I purchased. I mean, I basically paid my sister back. She purchased it, but she said that was the last one in Target at the time when she went to go pick up her Switch. So people are buying it. I am royally pleased with that. I had fun, love the sticks, love the way it feels. I'm not using everything on it. I literally had to update the thing last night because I was trying to put the head jack in there and see what's going on. Cause I want to test everything out. Yeah. I don't really care for game chat that much, but hey, I'll check it out. I ain't bought no camera because I'm not going to buy no camera.
He had that grifter, Endymon, or whatever he is, Endymon.
Oh, Endymon, you know, I'm not overly a huge fan with him. I do not agree with everything that he says, but me and him make pretty similar type of content. And you yourself there, OJ, sat there and said, oh, you could only hit a certain level when it comes to subscribers, when it comes to doing this type of content. Well, look at him, because I completely forgot to mention him before. He is over 300,000 subscribers. He has way more than you do, and he gets way more views on each of his videos. You're probably a little...
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean nothing, Robert Guy, because again, there are people... I do this for fun, so I don't go out and do the finance. I don't even do what you do, as you got all this. I don't do all that stuff for my channel. Me and Katie, we just play games and talk about issues, and that's about it. But we mostly play games and talk about issues. And we up to 3,000 subscribers. I could get more if I really put more stuff into tagging my stuff and doing this stuff like YouTube with them. Again, I do it for fun, so it's just like an offshoot. I don't care. But I've done videos with people who got more, again, millions than me, and I made them look stupid.
jealous that you are not at the level that he is at. And guess what? He has
Okay.
only been on YouTube for this channel at least for 4 years. So you've been on YouTube almost 3 times longer, and you
10
haven't
years.
even came close to the success he has.
This dude out here worrying about people's, worrying about people's switches. He needs to worry about his waistline.
Yeah, and
This dude out here worrying about people's, worrying about people's switches. He needs to worry about his waistline.
yeah, and you need to stop worrying about what other people are saying and trying to stand up for consumers. You need to worry about your hairline.
This dude out here, quote tweeting him, punching down. What a bum.
Okay. I can't no more. I don't know. I can't. I cannot. I'll leave it as it is. This kind of stuff just don't make sense, as usual. And we're not arguing points no more. We just are now. We're just throwing out epithets. So, whatever. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys. I'll leave it at this. This is just sad on both of y'all sad.